Hi everyone. Here we are again. I'm in my holiday house today, so I've got a live stream planned, and uh, it's about Adumb Camacho's appearance on Sewertown this week, and I'm going to play. Hi, Gamarama. Hi, Bro. Should I put the comments on the screen or not? I did a little poll. Let me have a look. So, let me have a look. 1 sec. I can't see the poll from my phone. Uh, uh, Not that one. Have you voted on the poll? I guess none of you can get comments on the screen or not. I don't mind them on the screen, but it's up to you guys. I know you guys are cool. Oops. Everybody knows. Yes, so yes is winning. 21%. Alright, if that changes, I'll take them off. And I'll take song requests too. I think we're going to be, I think it's, yeah, it is surprising. Actually, I'll give Prop the final call. So this week, Adumb Camacho has actually been admitting his crimes. He's committing crimes on YouTube. He went over to this guy's channel. The guy's name is Sewertown. It's a little channel. He streams on Rumble sometimes, and back in May last year, they both appeared along with Bad John on Blazing Scar's channel. So Adumb Camacho, the sewer toilet town guy, and Bad Aussie John, appeared on Blazing Scar's channel in May last year. So I might play that first, and then we're going to go to this week, where again, Conmucho makes an appearance on Sewertown's channel. So Prop, you get the final call. The eternal diplomat. Prop doesn't want any problems. Hi, Nonya. Nonya's a mod. Nonya, just a word to you and your crew. You can't just come over here to fight with anyone that's in the chat. You can't ban people just because you don't like them, okay? Just don't be naughty over here. Okay, I got a full plate for myself. No, I'm not blaming you, Nonya, but I guess you're not responsible for what they do, but just keep an eye on other people. It's so that everyone's welcome. I've unbanned nearly everyone. Okay. All right, I'm going to show the comments on the stage. Let's make them big. I like them big. Tall like that, and wide. No, tall. And big font. Oh, super big. All right, that's nice. Okay. It's going to be 110 here today. So I'll see how I go. I have invited Hoax Swords to come on at some point, but he's missing in action. So we'll see. See how we go. All right, I guess I'll start off with his appearance on. Let me pull it up. His appearance on Blazing Scar's channel in May last year. Let's do that. Actually, let's just start off with the police phone call, which is the 30th of January 2025. We might as well start off with that, because on Blazing Scars, he gets on there and tries to defend his police phone call. Huh? I still can't believe he did that. Where is it? I've got too much music on here. Okay, play that first.
For graffiti, you can now report online by accessing the New South Wales Police Force Community Portal. You can access our website at www.police.nsw.gov.au, or alternatively, you may call the Police Assistance Line on 131 444. Otherwise, please hold and you'll be transferred to the station.
Hi, I would like to call to report a crime. It's the Australian Capital Territory Act, 1991. Basically, discrimination, racial discrimination online, and cyber stalking. Basically, it's somebody that is a live streamer who has a channel, and I am involved in a lawsuit, and she basically is stalking me every day with racist memes, racist lies about me to attack my character and affect my lawsuit. And I've tried. She's basically she was a heroin addict for 20 years, and I think she might have relapsed. And I'm trying to I tried privately several times to communicate with her because we were friends, and she will not stop. She's actually live streaming as we speak right now. I met her online, and we became friends.
Friends over the internet?
Yeah, for about a year and a half now, because she was taken advantage of by the same live streamer that I was, and we've been trying to expose him, and then somehow she just decided to turn on me out of the blue, and now I'm just like being cyber stalked by her every day. And I tried to, like I said, try to communicate with her privately, and it's hasn't done anything. So I just figured I'd give you a call, because I have her address because we were friends. But I thought I would give you a call and see if there's anything that can be done, just to even just a call to her. I don't know. Basically, what she's doing is every day or so, she is tagging me on all social media sites, tagging my business, and lying about me and sharing our private information and our private messages in order to try to affect my legal case, and my GoFundMe case that I'm doing, because I have a GoFundMe set up. So she's trying to affect my my ability to fundraise for my lawsuit, and it's been almost a month now of every day, and I've tried everything I can privately, speaking to friends of hers to try to get her to stop, and I just really
like the YouTube and all that she uses on?
I do, yeah. I keep reporting her videos because she's not only I think she might have relapsed because she's acting completely different. She's saying all these, saying the N-word, and I'm Hispanic, and she's calling me, making pictures of me with a cockroach, and calling me all these racial epithets, and I keep on reporting it, but I figured I'd give you a call and see if there's anything you could do to try to help, or even check on her and see if she has relapsed, because ultimately we were friends, for a year. Her name is Elizabeth Moldovan. M as in Mary, O-L, D as in dog, O, V as in viper, A, N is in Nancy.
Okay.
Moldovan. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just trying to get her to stop, and I've tried all I can. That's why I don't know what else to do but to try to call her local police. And I mean, what do you suggest I do? Like, do you think I can like actually file a report for the like the racist or anti-discrimination or cyber stalking?
Okay. That was him last year. This time, hang on. For some reason, I have to go to my channel again. Sorry. The Blazing Scar video from May, which is the one I want to present now, isn't saving to the playlist. 1 sec. I don't know why. Maybe I need to refresh the playlist. Let me try that. Yeah, maybe. It should come up now. Next stream. Oh, boy. No. No. Yeah, there it is. Oh, thank God. Okay. Just got to get the timestamp. So this is the live stream I did, but I had to, hang on. I think it starts about 13 in. All right. Thanks, chat. Stamp 1649 approximately. So I've got a lot of timestamps and crap going on here.
My name's Jessie, and what we're going to listen to now is Adumb and Sewer King lying through their teeth non-stop, and then unbelievably Aussie John gives Adumb Conmucho a serve. Aussie John and my paths have crossed on Hoaxwell streams in the last year, and I just thought it was so funny because he's non-stop posting about, oh, hi Eon, posting about Eon Will, posting about Top Feed, posting about Pandora, posting about Hoax Wars. He's done about 20 posts about Hoax Wars on his demonic subreddit since last Friday. They always go mental after Hoax appears. I don't know why. And then he decided to start preying on Nathan, who is in a very bad way, who has had 2 psychiatric ward admissions in the last month. And he seems to be trying to pimp his channel. That one. What's it called? AI Grift Patrol. So he posted like about 10 clips of Nathan, and he was so proud of going on this channel. I can't remember how many posts he did about himself on this channel, how many video clips he posted, and he omits to post Aussie John's response, which we'll all hear. Anyway, I'll pop in every time Jessie lies about me, Mr. Sewerage Town, and agrees with Adumb Conmucho. straight off
I
the
am not
bat.
a stalker. I did not swat Liz.
Yes, you are. You're a liar. You called the Australian police to my door where 3 police officers showed up. That's on record. That you recorded the call but cut it short. And you do stalk people. You are tagging my old church pastor, Kirralie Lowe, who actually has been diagnosed with a really rare blood condition and had to retire from her position as senior minister 6 months ago. So that's disgusting. You are stalking people that have nothing to do with me anymore. And quite frankly, it's just, have you been admitted to the psych ward again, Adumb Conmucho? Maybe you're streaming from there.
And I've proven all of that in my documentary, My Friend Liz, that's on Covert Radio.
Just the title's a lie. I was never your friend.
Because that's what I do. I'm a documentarian.
Nobody cares about it.
And so all the lies that she came up with about me with hoax probably guided.
Hoax didn't even know anything about you. He didn't care. For a year, he didn't care. He didn't even know who you were. Like, Hoax doesn't come up with lies. He showed all his private messages on screen, trying to make sense of what you were telling him. And he invited you to come and tell the truth about what I was showing on 6 different live streams, and you rejected all the offers.
By Thomas. I refuted all of them in a documentary.
No, you didn't. You didn't refute anything. You didn't even speak in that documentary.
It's 2.5 hours long with receipts. And of course, they didn't report on it. They didn't.
You had no receipts, nothing. All you did was skin my channel, post things out of context, and think that you were going to like have a big reveal. Nobody cares. You didn't speak on it. Neither did Covert. It's so gutless.
Touch it because it was so damning to show all of
It wasn't damning. People know you're a liar.
hoaxes and her lies against me. And then show.
Let's all have a moment of boo-hoo-hoo. Let's all have a little cry moment. Or hers and hoaxes. How did Hoax lie about you? All he talked about was, what did Hoax talk about? You murdering your neighbour's dog and then lying to your neighbour about it. You calling Mike Wheeland a pedophile for wearing an earring. That's all Hoax talked about. And he just tried to make sense of your messages and why you refused to come on and talk to him. Hi, Chad. How you going? Yeah, that's his documentary, Pandora. Yeah, but Pandora Wake says, yeah, the church thing is what Coddington Bear did. Yeah, but he didn't even do that. He tagged some random church in Australia and it wasn't connected to me at all. This is worse. He's going to the people that were involved in the publishing of my book and trying to let them know that I say the N-word or something. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'll try not to butt in too much.
The truth right afterwards.
Okay.
And I know you say you don't want to get involved with the Liz thing, but she is vital in this. She is Hoax. Like Hoax set up her channel and they waged this whole war on me.
What? What did he just... Hang on. What did he just say? Is my sound too loud? Hi, Spaldo. Is my sound too loud? What did he just say? She is Hoax? Or he is her? Hang on. Sorry. Let me have another listen. Sorry, I'm flying into state tomorrow and I just wanted to get this one out before I come back. Hang on. This is hilarious.
I
Are you and John flirting in the chat?
Yeah, Blaze, and you need to change it.
Hi, I'm here because you said that you only for drama, and I just wouldn't engage. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't give them all of my energy. I wouldn't give. Hi, I'm here because you said. Hi, I'm here because you said that you only speak.
Shit, sorry. Sorry, it's a 7-hour stream and the timestamps are so delicate. I'll just let it play again.
Public. I wanted to talk to you.
It's not long.
Blazing.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I am Adam. I am the guy that when you were stream sniping when Nathan was talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and John, I just wanted to clear something up. John was lying about me in your chat. I am not a stalker. I did not swat Liz, and I've proven all of that in my documentary, My Friend Liz, that's on Covert Radio, because that's what I do. I'm a documentarian. So all the lies that she came up with about me with hoax, probably guided by Thomas, I refuted all of them in a
I don't even know who Thomas is. Probably guided by Thomas. What a moron.
documentary that's 2.5 hours long with receipts. And of course, they didn't report on it. They didn't even touch it because it was so damning to show all of Hoax's and hers lies against me and then show the truth right afterwards. And I know you say you don't want to get involved with the Liz thing, but she is vital in this. She is Hoax. Like Hoax said.
She is Hoax. I'm Hoax Wars. Wow, that's a massive compliment. I wish it wasn't from a liar. I am Hoax Wars. Wow. Oh, that'd be a great channel name. Maybe I'll change my channel name to I Am Hoax Wars or She Is Hoax Wars. I'm sorry.
Set up her channel, and they waged this whole war on me in my lawsuit for clicks, for drama, and I just wouldn't engage. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't give them all of my energy. I wouldn't give them the views.
Oh, you engaged when you were begging on my channel, weren't you? You engaged when my channel donated $250 to your Give Send Go. Oh, you engaged when you were stalking my chat. You engaged when you were going behind, checking out who was sending me super chats and who was buying memberships, and you'd stalk them behind the scenes and harass them for money for your begging lawsuit. And if they didn't donate, you'd dox them and harass them. There's proof of that on my channel.
The engagement. That's why I finally came out on Nathan's and said something.
Oh, finally. It took you 4 months. What? Finally came out on Nathan's and said something. Took you 4.5 months? What are we, end of May?
For 5 months, this has been going on.
Oh.
Well, yeah, sorry to hear that you're going through it. Yeah, I don't know the situation. You're right. The thing is I didn't really know about even Liz a lot about her until this past year, and she's never really been involved in anything I've done that I know of, and that's why I was just like, if I step over there,
No,
isn't that all that Owen Benjamin stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was going against Owen Benjamin with her, like for 1.5 years. Liz and Hoax and Pandora claimed to be on my side, and we were working together to. To hold him accountable. And then at a certain point, she was contacted by Owen's lawyer, and she turned on me on a dime. And that's why I called her police. And I was just like, hey, I think she's relapsed because this is insane what she's doing. She's sharing private messages that are vital to my case. She's miscarried. characterizing them, creating this whole narrative, and I'm trying to talk to her in private. And she's like, she's another person. And then they tried to say, oh, the call was this and that. So I put the call out. I said, no, I didn't lie at all. I never called for force. All I said was, I don't know what I should do. What do you suggest I do? You know, to get her to stop defaming me and trying to affect my lawsuit. And they just, all they said was it was their idea to go check on her. I'm like, sure, whatever. But I never ever was like, you know, swatting. The definition of swatting is trying to get force. Like, oh, she's gonna kill herself.
Oh shit, sorry, I was muted. Thanks, Toppy. Oh shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all lies. Everything he's just said is lies.
I never ever did that, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put somebody's, you know, real life in danger. That's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, no, you wouldn't. And you're tagging a woman that's got a prognosis that is just really, really bad. And you're tagging her everywhere. On Facebook, on X, probably on Instagram. I haven't had the time to go on Instagram. You're tagging a senior minister of a church. She had to resign because of a very rare blood disorder. And she's traveling overseas to find cures. And it's not looking good. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess Don is asking, were you the one that made the phone call? Was this,
Yeah.
this is supposedly a welfare check you did on Liz, correct?
Yeah, well, it was just basically, I tried every avenue. I tried to speak to all of her friends, hoax, and nobody would help me. I'm like, what is she doing? Please get her to stop. This is not good, you know? And all I did was I called her police in Australia, and I was like, look, I don't know what's going on with this woman. She was a 24-year heroin junkie, and she used methadone every day and got a shot of heroin every night. She admits that. I'm like, I just don't know. She pretended to be my friend, really. I mean, and I put it all in the documentary. Like, I put all of her calls to me, like her voice. It's like, it was insane. It was like traumatizing how she just turned on a dime. But I realized it was hoax that, you know, was learned by Thomas Schoenberg, of course.
Had nothing to do with hoax laws, absolutely nothing to do with hoax laws. And I don't know about Thomas at all. Nothing to do with Thomas, definitely. And hoax laws was not involved. The stream we'd done before the first stream, where hoax laws graciously invited Adumb Conmucho on, was, I think, 3 months before. Hoax laws didn't even remember your name, Adumb Conmucho. That's how much he cared about you. Stop lying. Wow, big lies.
That planned this whole psyop against me.
There's no psyop. Telling the truth isn't a psyop. What you're doing with your fake AI channel, with your demonic subreddit, that's a psyop. But nobody cares because they know the truth. Only you and your two demonic buddies over there.
So I'm not familiar with who you are, but you're talking about a lawsuit. So if you wouldn't mind, can you just give me some kind of insight on what the lawsuit is?
Yeah, let me introduce you to. His name's Jesse. His channel name is Sewertown. He was struck down by them, so he's now on Rumble.
Right.
And
I'm a fan. No, I'm a fan of Jesse.
Okay, you know, okay.
I'm a fan of yours, Blazing, because I know how much they hate you guys too. That's why I started watching your content, you know, and I know who made those.
They hate you guys. I don't even know who Blazing Scar is. I don't hate Sewer King. Why would I hate him? Just some dude on the net, like replaying every single Hoax Wars stream. That's all I know. I only go over there to watch Hoax Wars because I love Hoax Wars show. That's all I know. We don't hate Blazing Scar or Sewer King. He's lying to them.
Those memes about you guys, those drawings on the horse, I know who it is. He's part of the list.
Is it Patrick Moron?
No, it's a guy named A. Sato, who is also Boone Cat, who's also Owen Benjamin is gay. And he's the
who is also someone whose artwork you used on your grifting Give, Send, Go for yourself, not for the lawsuit, for yourself. That money for the Give, Send, Go goes to you, not your lawyer. You used his artwork back when you were stalking my channel last year, remember? In plain sight. doxing people that have helped him.
Was making all those cartoons about Owen. And I contacted him. I said, dude, you better not make a cartoon about me because I'm a private figure. This judge has said that in my lawsuit. Like, if you make that, I'm going to include you in the lawsuit. Like, you can make cartoons about Owen. He's a public figure. You can make it about, I said, I see what you're doing to these people on the other side of hoax, and it's not right. Like, you can't do that to, I mean, there could be some sort of argument that some of you are public figures because you put your face on camera and you seek, you know, to be some sort of YouTube personality. But then again, there's like, if you actually Google somebody and if they're not like broadcast on TV or their picture doesn't come up, there's an argument that they're not. And I said, you can't do that. That's why I'm suing Owen Benjamin, is because I'm going to set case law of what these influencers on YouTube can actually.
You're not going to set nothing. You're not going to set nothing. So what was that? If you Google something, your picture comes up. Well, Conmucho, you were on Owen Benjamin's live stream. That's about as public figure as you can get. Sitting next to Owen Benjamin when you were living with him, when you were conning people with your videos that you made, when you were helping him scam for 3 years, you were sitting next to him in a live stream. That's about as public figure as you can get.
They do to private citizens, because what he did to me is I was his documentarian and made all of his promos for 3 years, and he decided to breach contract with me when I shot his comedy special, because we finally got a product we could sell, and I was going to get points on the back end. Finally, you know, wow. and he, as soon as I gave it to him, he cut contract, took all the money, and then defamed me, shunned me from the whole community. Thousands of people turned on me in a blink of an eye because of what he said. People have been to my house. People have eaten my wife's food. It was like a cult. You know, thousands of people all turned on me, and you know, it was earth shattering. I ended up going to the hospital, and which they make fun of me. You know, these hoax people now, they pretended to be on my side for a year and a half. Right. And now they turned on me, and so that's why I'm suing Owen, and it's going.
Didn't pretend to be on your side. There were no sides. We were trying to figure our way around it all, around all the lies that you were telling us, around the information that you weren't giving us. We were trying to fumble and mumble our way through and trying to figure out your freaking case, your lawsuit. You dumped everything on our lap. We only had covert videos to go by because you didn't give us anything. You were scraping from us. You were using us. Don't get it twisted, boy.
Well, it's been a year and a half. We've had all these hearings, and
no, we only let you come on and put up with you for 8 months, not a year and a half. You might have been going for a year and a half to date. But before you said that we were helping each other, which we weren't, we were helping you. You didn't help us at all with anything. Nothing. Zip, nada, nothing. You gave us nothing. Just a ball of hot air.
Back and forths, and you know, but they just decided, these hoax people. I slowly realized who Liz was including us with hoax. You know, because we didn't know who hoax was. She's always saying, "Oh, hoax set me up with the channel. This hoax is going to come on. He's coming up with it," and he would come up with all these little narratives and all these.
Hoax doesn't have to do narratives. What for?
It's like gimmicks to get views for her.
Gimmicks to get views. What gimmicks? I don't even know what a gimmick is. See, we're not like you, Adam.
And little by little, I started realizing who hoax was. I started watching those documentaries, those videos about it, and his connection to Thomas. And when they turned on me, I was like, whoa. Like, I went down rabbit holes now for 5 months.
No one turned on you. We just exposed the truth that you'd shown everybody.
So I've heard you, Jesse, talking about like what Thomas did to your wife in the hospital, and faking being a doctor, and like then I got into Isaac Cappy and what he did to Phoenix Enigma, what he did to, you know, Nathan Stoltman, and I'm like, this is what they're doing to me. But it's like it's a dumbed down version, because Liz is trying to be like hoax. She's trying to impress hoax, who hoax is trying to impress Thomas. So it's like,
I'm not trying to impress anybody. She's trying to impress hoax. Why would I try and impress hoax? He doesn't give a shit. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Adam Hoax has got a life. You know, we're just tech buddies. I've learned off Hoax, that's all. And that's it.
like it's a really dumbed down version of it, but it's the same thing. All in that documentary that I put out called My Friend Liz. Like, I show Hoax's words, and then I show the truth, and then of course Liz goes, "Oh, it's all."
You don't show the truth. You just put like typing up on the screen. You don't. That which is your opinion and your lies. You don't show any truth. This is desperate measures, I think. COVID, Gadio, did you tell Adam to go and do this? I saw you and I've got a nice little screenshot of COVID Radio and Adam Camacho in Sewer King's chat on Tuesday or Monday, give or take your time or my time, America.
Lies. It's like, no, it's your words. Like, how is it lies? Just
so
like, yeah.
I've noticed that a lot of these people that are involved in this shit that come at people and try to knock them down and, create chaos and havoc, even in their real lives. A lot of these people that are doing this actually have their own checkered backgrounds. And you mentioned Liz, and I saw Hoax on her stream this morning. And I mean, Liz has her own background and her own issues. And I'm like, is she someone that you really should be putting all this stock in and believe that she's a truth teller or something?
Oh no, yeah, and that's why, like, this channel that I'm actually calling in from, I created an AI channel called AI Grift Patrol, because what I did was I took her book. She wrote a book called Heroin to Christ, and she admits to all of her crimes. So, like, I just put it in ChatGPT and I said, show me the crimes. Show me.
I didn't commit any crimes. I don't have a criminal record. He's a liar. Flat out lies.
The discrepancies. Show me the lies. Show me the abuse of the children, and it spit it all out. And now I'm making videos with AI, just showing what AI said. AI hates her. AI's like,
great. AI hates me. I'm so glad AI hates me because it's all lies. I never abused my children. Liar.
There's actually interviews where Liz was being interviewed, not on you, not by YouTube people like Hoax of them, actual interviews on camera in a studio where Liz talks about her addiction and her checkered past. And I mean, you got to think about it. If someone was addicted like that severely for that many years, I mean, how coherent can they really be at this point, after all that damage to their brain? Let's be honest about it.
No, I know. And I did that too. After I did the books, then I threw in all the transcripts, because this is what I do. I'm like a documentarian. I threw all the transcripts of all of her. She had 3 different interviews she did on Australian TV, threw all those in, and then looked for those crimes as well. And then I threw in all of her interviews she did on her YouTube channel talking about the book, and she just admits to more crimes. And
what crimes? I want to know what crimes. Call the police again. Gee. Thanks, Top Heat. Here's another one that's the cause of every overdose out there. Lumps every single drug user in the same basket. One size fits all. You dunno. So stupid. What's his name? Jerry? Jerry, you moron. Just utter moron. Like attracts like that. Here they are together.
And then after that, well, now I'm going to do a whole thing on Owen Benjamin, like a whole subject playlist on him, and I'm working on that too. It's like, I just, I'm just trying to be.
What was that? You're going to do a whole playlist on Owen Benjamin? You're in a lawsuit with him. You can't do that. More lies. Wow.
Creative and trying to get my way out of this.
Creative. Chat. What is it? GPT. Creative.
to expose this person that's trying to expose me and harassing me every day.
Trying to. We did. We all did. Exposed you to a degree where, look where you are now, you're in the sewer. Is it Sewertown? Sewerage King, being on a vulnerable mental ward patient, Nathan. Ought to be ashamed of yourself, Conmucho.
On her Twitter, she has threads and threads of all of these like red flags about me, and they're completely misconstrued. She's trying.
No, nothing's misconstrued. You can tell. It's in plain sight.
To contact like my ex-wife. She's trying to.
I'm not trying to contact your ex-wife. That's a flat-out lie.
Like ex-business partners.
Yeah, I'd love an interview with Mark Henry. If anyone knows Mark Henry, please. I'd love him to come on and speak. I put up a video this morning of his words. Filmstead Media.
It's insane. Yeah, it's crazy. And like, but then she plays the.
No, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. I haven't even started yet, Adam. You wait. You just wait. You have a big surprise coming.
Victim, so.
I don't play the victim. I'm not a victim. When have I played the victim?
And I also opened up a Reddit in her name, and we just destroy her and Hoax every day.
Oh, that's great. You destroy me and Hoax every day. So why are you on here, like crying like a bitch?
Right. we hold them accountable just like we were doing to Owen.
No, you don't. You only put up this section of the clips. You didn't put on the rest of what we're going to listen to now. Oh, you don't hold anybody accountable, you fool. Everybody can see. Everybody can see.
I got some of the greatest, most creative trolls on there that are just like, we're just having fun with it,
Oh, that's good. So, wait a minute. You're traumatized, but you're having fun. You're calling the police, but you're holding people accountable. But there's lies, there's not lies. There's misconstruing, but yeah, wow. And I am hoaxless, by the way, chat. Hi, chat.
Right. So Blazin, yeah, I just didn't even think about it. But yes, I did finally sit down and create another YouTube channel. I was mainly just sticking to Rumble because, YouTube is now taking 2 of my channels down that had a lot of content on them because that Chris McGimsey Jones guy out of Australia.
Anna, will you put his Rumble channel in there also, please? Thank you.
The sad part is he's barking at, my own kids today on Liz's.
Oh yeah.
So are you the Covert Radio channel?
No, I'm Covert has been interviewing me, and he's been exposing Owen Benjamin. And
okay, I'm new to all this, so
yeah. So, but on his channel, he's the one who's been exposed. And the thing is, he's exposed Owen more than they ever have, so they're jealous too. That's my opinion. But like on that channel, you'll see my document.
Oh my God, did he just say we're jealous of Covert Radio because Covert Radio's exposed Owen more than anybody else ever has? Yeah, sure, mate. We really believe that one. Wow. Covert Radio has exposed Owen more than Milker Nation. That's what Covert Radio did, was skim off Milker Nation, Digital Jonestown, made by Jim Bob. Who else did he skim from? All my old streams, all my channel guests, the subreddit. Covert Radio has exposed nothing that wasn't already exposed. And we were helping him too. Pandora was helping Covert Radio. We're jealous. You're joking, right? You big girl. Macho, big girl. Be a man, mate. No one's jealous of Covert Radio. Trust me on that. Least of all hoaxers and I. We don't give a shit about Covert Radio. Nobody knew who he was. With his Tommy Sotomayor bullshit for 5 years straight.
Documentary called My Friend Liz. And it's just like, it's not like a narrative documentary. I had to put it up pretty fast because the attacks were coming in so fast. But
bullshit. You're gutless. You didn't put your voice to it because you're gutless. It's all slander from the first second to the last minute. All slander. You just shit your pants.
So I don't know how to get your channel link or get the information in chat. Are you rented? Did I rent you in one of your accounts?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't, let me see if I can look at my phone.
Or if you can tell me.
Yeah, it's Covert Radio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to at least be able to email you something, but it's okay. I understand. I know it's hard to trust anybody.
It is, and then through email. I mean,
yeah.
Some of them are hackers and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, he can post it in the private chat probably for you.
Okay.
I got it here.
Pavana's got it too. So
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pavana.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, that's about it for me. I can go, but I just want to just introduce myself and let you know that I'm a real person that has had to deal with this stuff too, and it's been a lot of stress on me having to deal with fighting these hoax people as well as Owen and the Bears, because for over a year I've been getting death threats from the Bears, and they know where I live. They've been in my house, and it's been pretty hard. Okay, I gotta start focusing on this too. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on your guys' situation and documenting and archiving and.
Well, I apologize for my language.
Oh no, no, you got a good mic setup. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good.
I don't apologize for my language. I say it is.
No, yeah. I was friends with Owen Benjamin. Language is not an issue. I stayed at his house. I was like, I knew him he was one of my friends. He's the one who got me hooked up with Kanye West.
And that's another story on here.
Oh, okay, that's what I do know. Because I always say Kanye West is photographer or something.
Oh yeah, Hook's name dropped as he's defaming me. He wants to name drop Kanye.
So well, yeah. About anyone on Hoax Wars, I would just suggest going and see an opposite point of view.
Right. No, I think the first thing I saw was those videos where they're doxing your house, Jesse, and they're talking about the people at your house and your daughter, and I was like, well, who's this guy? This guy looks like a bad dude. And then slowly I saw your side. I'm like, oh wow, so this is so Thomas is getting the jib camera guy, who I met, by the way.
And, you know, they know that I document everything, and it's crazy because this other guy who's friends with Thomas's crew, yeah, Finafor, HL, whatever the fuck his name is, and I do have his.
Oh, sorry. Is the stream still up? Is it cutting in and out? Is it? Because I really want to catch all of it. He shot his neighbour's dog, Blazing. If you're listening, let me go back and listen to it. I might have to just
family, and you guys have already doxed my fucking.
Well taken care of, please. And they're like, well, I don't know. If we'll see if we can talk to the investigator if anything does happen.
That's what I had to do after I did get swatted. Come up here, and they had an ambulance down.
Is here, so you're not just threatening me; you're threatening my entire family. And
wait, hold on.
This channel's cool too.
Yeah, you know they drag him so bad over that captain stuff because of the
stopping up here. I have went private in the past, and it bit me, and that's why. Until I'm completely safe and sound, I don't go private with anyone, and then I rarely do.
Have it all, and should be entertaining to say the least.
Yes, yes. And Terry, you've tagged me in yet another post, so I guess me asking you to not tag me did no good. So, oh, we got John up here. Let's bring up John. John, come back. So you got that there. So I'm not going to address it other than that.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Cool.
Welcome to the panel.
Hey, yeah, look, I didn't. It's a bit early morning here, so I can't start yelling. So I didn't want to get up when Adam was up here. But like, fuck off, fuck that guy off. Like, honestly, he can fuck right off. He just brought all that shit here. That's not at you guys. That's following him around, right? Because he's got this shit going on. I waited for that link between Jib Camera to come up. I know all about this shit. I know all about his links to everyone, what's going on, and this cunt has now gone to everyone's channel and bringing the fight here. Cunt, if you're looking for soldiers. These people aren't soldiers, bro. Most of them are fucking being attacked by Thomas or Hoax or someone else. You're looking for fucking soldiers, can't go somewhere else. Don't bring it here. Don't bring it. And, you know, me and Becky have got our differences in that, right? But I know she's been through shit. And so is fucking Jesse. So is, you know, this is bullshit. Don't start shit and bring it here. I don't really give two fucks about Liz. She's made her fucking, you know, her place in the sand. With fucking Hoax, obviously, one cult to the next. That's all she's doing, you know. But
that's what a lot of them do.
He doesn't have 10 acres of land in North Idaho.
Stirring shit.
One thing I will ask. So if he actually did file lawsuits about some of this.
Not this against fucking Owen about money. It's
okay.
It's nothing to do with all this kind of stuff.
So did he name any of these people in the lawsuit though? Because he's talking about defamation and that.
I don't know what he's done with the defamation thing, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I haven't seen anything.
And maybe I'll reach out to him and ask him some questions myself, because all I can say is if he did file and he's, you know, going after people for could lead to an unmasking with.
You know, this side of the house is like hitting its fucking peak, mate. I don't know that his clip showed
that. Yeah, I think that's about it.
You're on the panel. Okay, well, don't know who the peak male person is, so we'll just put them back in the basement. There I see Liz. Okay, Liz.
Oh, hi Jesse. How are you? Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too. I'm doing well.
Thank you. I went back and watched your Thursday stream, on Rumble,
Mhm.
and I caught the ending of it with the panel, and I was shocked to see Adam Camacho in the chat, because the topic was, you were speaking about how particularly Top Feed was what was he doing? Dragging your 16-year-old daughter. And that shocked me because you were putting Adam Camacho's comments on the screen, and one of them was about Top Feed slandering him, which is a lie. And I didn't, you've spoken to Adam Camacho on Blazing Scars channel, Jesse, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but Adam Camacho started a subreddit a year ago in my channel name, and he went on to slander and write the most depraved, filthy things about my children and my 7 grandchildren. Right now, they weren't 16, and I didn't put them on the internet. You put your 16-year-old daughter on the internet, Jesse, and I'm sorry, but as a mother of 5 children, if I'd have put one of my daughters at the age of 16 on the internet, I would have expected people to say things, much worse things than Toffee said, and whatever else your grievances are about that. I would have expected that. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Well, so I've already went through this with not only Top Feed, but Hoax Wars and a lot of other people. The internet, you should not fear, talking about good things and your family and all that. That's what the internet originally was created for, so that people could communicate with their family who lived afar.
God, I don't think I can listen to this again. I've got to add a bit of commentary though. Top feed, yeah, 10-second times out. Okay, but not longer than that. Telly's up next. I'm going to play a video of Telly because Conmucho mentions Telly, spurgs out about me going everywhere and slandering him. I got invited onto that Jeff's live stream by Telly. I didn't go barging up there. Fucking idiot. Reckons I'm stalking him. Who's stalking who? Conmucho. Wanker. How did you know I was on Southwest Jeff's? Such a wanker. Tells on himself every time. Top feed? Yeah, no. Yeah, a little slap, all right. But yeah, he's got no mod privileges, so he can't really slap back, No, we have to be fair, Top feed. As long as it's not, really depraved, which I have never seen Telly do actually in chats or on his live streams. He doesn't go low blow like Cunt Marcher and co. Anyway, sorry, let's just get back to this.
It's just that filthy, disgusting people have turned it into something. So now everybody's fearful about sharing their family images with their friends and family because someone will come on and snatch them up, which is why so many people now have their stuff on private, yada, yada, yada. I've always been very public on social media and in real life as well, always. And I've made that very clear. No, I didn't expect someone to come on and, get pictures of my teenage daughter and start talking the way they were talking about it. And as far as Adam Camacho, no, I'm not really familiar with them. If they were in my chat, as you notice, I usually try to post all the comments. I try to click on them and put them on the screen. So I was not aware that Adam Camacho stalked you or whatever it was he did to you. And now that you came up and you've mentioned it, I recall someone saying at one time I heard that somebody might have swatted you or something. So is that the same person, the same situation, or?
Yes, it is. So what I'm trying to explain is, so you're talking about the internet 20 years ago, and I grant you that. Yes, it was. It was a beautiful place. The first lot of internet, not the internet that's evolved since then into a depraved lunatic asylum, which I'm sure you're well aware of. Like you'd have to be living, as a recluse not to understand what's happened to the internet in the last 20 years. So what I recall, and I was in and out, so I wasn't tracking with what happened with your daughter, but I remember seeing you putting videos on your channels? I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about what you presented on your streams.
Mhm.
Am I getting that right?
Yeah, so Top Feed Coco and myself were
Mm.
on a panel together.
Well, if it's not Mr. Toilet Town himself. And by the way, Toilet Town, I just noticed listening back to this now, you got rid of Top Feed Coco in a heartbeat because you wanted to have a conversation with me. And then you let that Conmucho up, bulldoze his way in. So what's that about? Yeah? Special privileges for Conmucho, the con man lying cunt? Yeah, sure, mate.
Together. We were
Mm.
talking about jujitsu and martial arts, things of that nature. And I showed him a video that my wife created because my daughter has
You were
trained
trying to groom me with your jujitsu talk. Go ahead.
my daughter trained with the Gracie team for many years and she competed. And so I showed a video, which was, nothing sexual.
No.
But what actually started all of this with
Who are you to decide what's sexual and what isn't, by the way?
what started with Hoax Wars and them was not even that. That got brought in by Coco later in the game. What started it was one of Thomas Schoenberger's people, the guy I referred to as Chris the Gimpy Jones, from another country, grabbed a bunch of photographs off my daughter's Twitter page and her Instagram page and was sharing them on 4chan and 8kun and defeating the shit out of us. And those are some of the images also that were flashed around on some of these other platforms. It didn't start out that it was an issue of the video that me and Coco watched. It turned into that later down the road because they wanted to say, oh, well, you put this video up that we didn't even want to see.
Your account.
That was my question. Yeah.
So the account wasn't when she was underage and Top Feed. You know what? I'll just throw you in for a right to go hunt my daughter's page down.
Hello, Jesse.
Pictures up on the dark web and defaming the shit out of her, because they were mad at me.
No, I understand that. No, I totally understand that. What I'm referring to is Top Feed's comment. That's just the only thing I know are the videos you show.
Hello, Jesse.
So you sound really muffled or something. Is that you, DeFango?
No, this is Adam Conmucho.
Oh, okay, Adam. I don't know. There's feedback coming from you.
Okay, yeah, I'm driving. I can't take any more of this woman's slander.
Jesse, I'm sorry because I'm named in Owen's lawsuit. I can't be speaking with him. I'll come back, Jesse. I'll come back.
Isn't that great? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Adam, as I said to her, I'm not really familiar with, what might have went on between the two of you, and the fact that you were in my chat and commenting, I wasn't familiar with any of that, so I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I just can't. I'm just tired of it. It's this lady has been, her and Hoax and Coco, Eon Will, Gamma Rama, Johnny's List, all of them have been slandering me for over a year. They've been defaming me. They've been lying. And then she turns around like she's a victim and says that she is the one that I'm defaming her. Nothing I've ever said about her has not been from her public, what has she said publicly and what she put out in her book. Nothing, ever.
Yeah.
And she did everything she could to interject herself into my lawsuit with
Okay, we're going over to X now. We'll go back to that. I need some background clown music. Beep beep. Beep beep. This is since this stream. And I genuinely wish Coco would talk to me face to face. Real conversations tend to clear up a lot that online noise never does. Is that on the screen? Oh. Let's go to the pictures. A year ago, before he called the police. South River is him up the top. I should try and find some background music, but I'm not hoax. Stalking my doxing her. Hang with me, chat. It gets better. He actually made a video about a song. There's just too much to pull up. That was hilarious. We laughed our asses off about that. I'm gonna need a song break after this. Okay, this is me. I was 18. Happy. It's a Facebook post from my author page. This is the little baby, my firstborn son. I was 18. My father died 6 months after this photo was taken, and because he was so ill, my mum and sisters were busy with him, and I was all alone with my baby boy. And we didn't have like baby nurses that would come round back in the day. And nobody told me that he was going to start moving when he was 3 months old. I was clean and sober. They keep saying I was a dirty junkie, and I neglected him and dropped him on his head. And so one morning I was making his bottle. I had him up, one arm under his bottom, and his head was on my shoulder. But being 3 months old, he started to move, and he learnt to move. Until then, babies are still. And so with one arm, I was twisting the top of his bottle on with the other hand, and he wiggled and he fell onto the ground. I took him to the doctor straight away. They took an X-ray of his little skull, and he had a fractured skull, and I freaked out and asked the doctor what could they do, and the doctor said nothing, he'll get better. And he'd had no issues with didn't even have a headache. He was such a good baby, just ate and was happy, and And I'm putting this in because it's very important, the amount they've degraded and slandered my mothering of all my children, not just my firstborn son, who did have the accident. I could say more about it, but oh yeah, these are my books. Fun fact, my story's been in, hang on, so the first one there, that was a magazine. Second one was a book. Someone asked me, could they put my story in it? Third one was a book called Hope. Then it was the original publication, The Prodigal Daughter. Then I was in a local newspaper. Then I did philanthropic work and helped publish another book with, I think, 12 different stories in it, including mine, with an English author that asked, could she do that? And then, of course, my self-published copy of my story. After I let the original publishers go, the first print run sold out twice and is in more than 50 libraries worldwide, including Harvard University Library. Though I don't know how it got there. I've given away more than 1,000 copies, paperback copies, to people who need them. My book is in rehab facilities worldwide, NA meetings. It's always been a labour of love. I never set out to make a cent from something that God did in my world. And all 5 children will verify that. And all 5 children will verify the truth that is in that book. And what else? There's more. Wait a minute. There's more. I wanted to particularly talk about that because this week I've been asked to share a new story about the last year of my life and what has been going on with things. And I can't say too much now. All the names will be changed, of course. So don't worry, chat. Don't worry, my friends. Even mine will be changed. So let's just keep going. I've got more photos. I wanted to add something else. I've forgotten what else about my book. Oh, yeah. So him putting it into chat GTP, and of course, with his spin on it. This is important because of what he says on the video that I'm playing now. This is important. Even at that, hang on. I just want to. Can you see that? That's Adumb Conmucho. Reams and reams of stuff like this. There was so much. There was just so much I couldn't deal yesterday. I tried to upload some of the worst of it, but I just had to stop. This is 20 years ago. This year. This is me. And then my little 3-year-old daughter, homeless at the time in a park. And that was around the time when I started walking out of hell. And he lies to her and says, God spoke to her and she got better. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. And I talked to Beehive in the interviews about that. I go into great depth about the 4 years that I had gave up methadone after the initial miracle of stopping heroin. Oh, this is, okay. This is my little one, the one that fell out of my arms accidentally. He was 2. We were living on an island there. Hang on a minute. How old was there? If he was 2, I was, 20. Sober, clean and sober. By the way, yeah. We got some more photos. Oh, yes, that's what I forgot. Okay, so before my book was published, a photographer out of the blue asked to come to my home because people knew that I was writing my memoir. And they asked could they do it. They were artists and they were a photographer, and they took 350 photos of me and writing my book. They're a bit blurry there behind there. The book hadn't been published yet there and there and there. This is just a screenshot from Facebook. That's my little daughter there, the baby, the one you saw in the photo just before. So that was like about 2 years before the book was published. I was in a photographic exhibition at the Rocks in Sydney, and the guy above me, see the guy above me there, he's a prince. This guy's a prince there. So that was funny. I just wanted to put that in. Oh, yeah, they asked me to speak and tell my testimony, and this is before the book was published. This is like circa 2014. Getting my makeup's done, gritting my teeth still gritting my teeth, still not used to all of this crap. Still not used to it. Okay, here's some more. I'll go through all of these. Called me the methadone messiah. Wow, just wow. ChatGTP again. Slandering Beehive. Beehive ended up closing his channel because of that cunt. Oh, this is about the new story. They're the messages I got. I tell them when one person or a group of people helped you through, or you guys know who you are. Practical things or practices that helped you during a challenging time of your life. A season that tested you and the light that helped you through. A moment when things felt dark and what shifted or sustained you. How you found meaning, strength or clarity during a difficult time. Thanks again, everybody. I don't take it lightly. I know you guys know you are a handful of people. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is important because it got shared. This was the crossover 7 months ago. And my seventh granddaughter was born. And of course, Big Dickhead shares it, whoever that is. I don't even know who that is. And here he is boasting on the subreddit. Look how proud he is. Big Dickhead just promoted our subreddit and shared the baby Daniel meme. And they doctored my daughter's photo. Another one, stalking my old church pastors, Tim and Kirley Load, stalking the church. They added audio to make them sound crazy. What else? Oh, yeah, I had to delete my author page. It was okay though, because it was the 10-year anniversary and he posts my grandchildren on Reddit. There they are there. What else? My daughter, my little one, down there, Grace. Yeah, because he lies to Jessie and says he never did any of that. Still waiting for an answer from the church. They tried to contact her. They sent her messages. They posted the messages on the subreddit. Just looking back at this, I can't believe it. Oh, there he is. He posted this crap on the subreddit, the stream that we just listened to. Our mutual anti-hoax efforts. So he was stalking people that disliked hoax wars, trying to get them on side. There he is explaining the police call on Blazing Scars live stream with Jesse from Sewertown. He's so proud of that. Wow. From Kanye to that. From Kanye West. How do you feel? How do you feel from Kanye West to this? The children she forgot. Oops, I lost it. What happened there? There it is. Well, careful, Liz. Don't lose it. You're nearly there. We're nearly there. We'll go back to the video. Again, stalking my author page. My kids laugh at this, especially my middle son. He knows all about this. All of them know about it now, all 5 of them. Oh, this is great. Liz wishes you all a happy Easter. May your baskets overflow with greater eggs and child endangerment. We're up to 55 members. Get excited. 55 members. Wow, just wow. Anyway, where's the other one? Another one. Selling snake oil in Jesus' name. Snake oil. Wow. At least I didn't pimp my kids out for hate. Someone was calling him out on the subreddit. So he's saying that I pimped my kids out for heroin. Wow. There's got to be a lawsuit in there. We'll see, hey? Oh. Is anyone still here? Oh, wow. Hi. Hi, everyone. How you doing? It's a lot. I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette. I'll just put this back on and I'll, excuse me, I'll have a drink and we'll get back to this video. Plenty more to come. Then we'll have a song break. Thanks.
Benjamin, because she's a bear, Coco is a bear, Eon Will's a bear, Hoax is a bear. They all love Owen Benjamin. And it was this Thomas Schoenberger led thing where they basically just acted like they were my friend for a bit to be able to try to turn on me and to get in better light with Owen Benjamin and the Bears. She pretended it was a cult. She even opened a Facebook bear cult recovery group, claiming to help out people who were screwed over by Owen Benjamin and his cult. And she didn't care at all. They were in their Telegram chat laughing the whole time about all of us. And I just can't take this thing of her going everywhere saying I swatted her and I'm stalking her. It's not true at all. She's the one who, if you look at, she's posting about me almost every day on X, almost every day on YouTube. And it's just like, it's insane. And Coco's there and Eon Will and Hoax are all there to back her up. It's just disgusting.
Well, just to be clear, I don't believe me and you have ever personally spoke. You may have been in my chat in the past.
Yeah. Well, we talked on Blazing Scars one time.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about that whole situation. I have seen the pummeling, of certain people. I obviously know the group you're talking of, the Hoax and Top Feed and all them. I've had my own dealings with them. And I have heard bits and pieces about, the whole Owen thing. Supposedly he had some land and was going to rent some shit out and supposedly scammed people and all that. So I only know little pieces,
Well, that's not even what my lawsuit's about. I was his videographer and he broke contract with me and he ripped me off, defamed me and destroyed my business. And all these people like Hoax and Liz, they acted like they were like helping me out. And she even donated to my Give Send Go. And then they just turned on me on the first of the year last year. And they just started attacking me and defaming me. And it hasn't stopped. And then she plays the victim and acts like, just like when she goes on your stream and acts like she doesn't know anything about Thomas. She doesn't know anything. And then she goes on Eon Will's and she talks all this crap about you and about Pavana and everybody and Jesse and everybody. They know everything because I had access to their secret Telegram chat for the whole year. So I would see everything they were doing, everyone they were talking about. So I know who everybody, that's the reason I found you, is because I saw what they would say about you this whole time. And they're just a bunch of just evil, drunk and degenerate drug addicts who just love just ganging up on people and then gaslighting them, acting like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? Hoax did nothing wrong. It's like, no. Hoax is a bad dude. And that's why it's just like when she gets up there and tries to tell you and Telly and everybody, because I listen to everything, she tries to tell you that like I'm this guy that swatted her and I'm this guy that is like stalking her. It's quite the opposite. Like
it's just so I just couldn't take it. I'm on my way to Walmart right now in my truck, and I just heard it, and I'm like, no, she's not going to get away with it again. And it's like I can't. She will not stop. She will never stop. She has never stopped being a junkie, because she didn't get any rehabilitation. She just said, "Oh, Christ spoke to me while I was on methadone, and now I'm cured." And all she does now is she wants attention online, and it's just like there's no rehabilitation. It's crazy.
Well, so it's unfortunate that, I have to say this again, but, my focus has always been, or basically been, on what happened to my wife and my family. And I'm not discrediting anybody else's, things that have happened to them. But my focus has always been, Schoenberger and this Lisa Clapier, who were the main ones that affected my wife and my family. These other folks that jumped in, the hoax wars, and all these other trolls, as I call them, mindless minions, they all inserted themselves into this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't. I don't. I try not to take sides with people on anything because I don't follow all of this other stuff that's going on. And even though Liz was on hoax and that, like I said, I heard bits and pieces. So I mean, it's obviously it's something that at some point is going to have to come to a head and be hashed out by some people. But I mean, Liz, I've not followed any of this, so I don't know one side from the other.
But just like you said, she's interjecting herself. That's what she did with my lawsuit. Now she basically got Owen Benjamin to countersue me because of her. So she's basically like from over there in Australia, she has caused Owen Benjamin to countersue me, costing me more money with all this bullshit paperwork we have to do, all these hearings, and it doesn't affect her at all. But she's doing this to me. Not only that, but it's just this whole smear campaign. It's like a shadow box thing that they're doing.
It's amazing because I have noticed that there are a lot of people that are involved or get involved in this shit that are from other countries. And I honestly have to wonder if that's sometimes not by design.
Right. Like Johnny's List.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was Australian or whatever until he appeared on somebody's stream the other night. I saw him on a panel for the first time, and the accent kind of gives it away. And I didn't realize he was another one that's also from another country. I have Aussie John, as they call him, and Aiken Drum, and a couple other that come in here. And they're not from here, but they're not trolls like those people. They don't purposely try to attack people.
Right. And, well, John knows my story. Phoenix Enigma knows my story. Like they know very well. So like that's why I'm saying like I know what's going on here. They know what's going on here. So like I just I just listen to your. If you notice, I try to be funny in the chat or whatever whenever I come in, and I'm not talking about Liz. I'm not talking about, but I'll talk about Coco. I'll talk about hosts. But like she can't help herself but come over here, try to get her sound bites, try to play the victim again because she sends it over to Owen's lawyer, and she's trying to build this whole thing like I'm a bad dude, and it's just not true. So like I can't take. That's why I pulled over right now. Like no, I'm done with this. Like why would she be able to come over here to Sewertown? To this side.
Yeah. And they all know I try to be cordial, even though Hoax Wars was a total ass 99.9% of the time. Coco as well. I saw a lot of the garbage that Liz participated in and the stuff in the chats that she said about myself and my wife and all that. I've seen all that shit. I still try to be cordial to these people, even though they trolled the shit out of me, because my focus has always been concentrated in a certain place. And I'm like, you know what, these trolls, I'm not going to let them bother me. And I don't, and I try to be cordial to them. And
I respect that. You're very patient. You're like a straight dude, like straight up dude, where you're like you let them come on. And I heard you say that. You're like, if they want to come on and go in circles, fine. I'll play that game too. If they want to try to have a conversation, which they never do, it's all gaslighting, diverting the stream. You know what I mean? Acting like they don't know what's going on. And they're over there in their Telegram chat and they're sharing screenshots, they're sharing videos, just making fun of the whole thing. And they act like they don't know what's going on, but they are a tight little group in their Telegram chat that is just like, they just go, oh, it's Johnny's List. He's everywhere. Johnny's List will be like, oh, they're over here right now. Then they all just start piling in. And it's crazy how organized they are to do that. And I had no idea. I wasn't an internet guy. I was a documentarian. I worked in Hollywood. I wasn't on the internet, but Owen Benjamin threw me into this world. And then now I got caught up with these hoax people and I had to go in deep cover, and like figure out who was who, what was what. And if you look on my channel, I don't know if you saw it, but I made a documentary about Liz that was like, I just came out like a few months ago. It's called The Liz Grift, and it's got the Hoax Wars logo. And it has to do with her whole story with Hoax and with Owen Benjamin, and how she lied about the whole thing about Owen ripping her off was a complete lie. And just going into her whole grift of going on TV, writing the book, and I never did anything with her kids. I never posted anything about her children. I have 3 little girls. I would never do that. Other people have, but I haven't.
And like I said, I mean, I can't say either way. I haven't seen it, and I'm always straight up with everybody. You know, I try to be casual with most people. What happens in the chat, I don't pay a lot of attention to the chat, although I do take my mouse and try to click the chat up so it's larger for people to see on the screen. But I don't read the chat, and I've said that a million times. I may go back and look at the chat to look for certain things people had said, but you know, when she said that you were in my chat, to be honest, I didn't even remember you being in my chat. So
right, no, it's okay. But now you know I'm AI Grip Patrol, so like, you know, I'm just enjoying the stuff about Thomas, and I know that these streams you're putting up right now, they don't want, like you said, they don't want you to see them because it's got all the receipts. It's showing exactly who these people are and what they've done, and it's a pattern. It's a pattern of behavior. Like it's basically it's Liz. Liz is trying, because she's a brain dead junkie. She's trying to impress Hope.
Chat, hi. Thanks for being here. Hi, Blazon. Top feed. I don't see Telly in chat anymore. Come back, Telly. You're up next. Your video's next. God, this goes for another 4:21. Wait a minute. Oh, at least another 20 minutes. Do you want me to skip through? Oh, I'm busting to get to the next one. As he talked about how I don't care. That'll do. I'll drop the link for panel after the next video, I think. Johnny's, if you're still around, we can do the Adumb thing. I've got that. Let me have a look. I've got that at number 5. So if you're still around, I just want to get this first bit up so that I can clip it and put it as a standalone video, and then we can have some fun.
Who taught her how to do all this shit, and Coco, and then he's trying to impress Thomas. It's all comes down from Thomas to be this horrible troll, gang stalking, lying, defaming, gaslighting. You know what I mean? It's the whole, like, this whole culture that they've created on the internet. That's horrible, and it's affected my life dramatically. Like, I'm telling you, it's costing me thousands of dollars in this countersuit. That's bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
I know where the legal end of it goes, because I've made people aware that Thomas filed this big MSU lawsuit trying to get a payday, and he then filed a second suit in another court in Michigan, the same suit but in a different court, and he tried to drag my wife and Lisa Derrick into it as defendants, claiming they are stalking and defaming him.
Exactly.
And we've now shelled out almost $8,000 of hard-earned cash to an attorney to fight this moron, and it sucks that you get.
It's the same thing. Dude, I've spent over 40 grand, and like I owe way more than that, and it's because I'm the only person that would stand up to Owen Benjamin and say that's not right what you did. I made over 18 productions for you over 3 years with oral contracts, and there was never a problem. All of a sudden, you steal my money, you steal my production of the comedy special, then you defame me, and without speaking to me first, and you say I'm this and that. I said, no, it's over. Like, I need to stop this guy. And they all acted like they were on my side, but all they were doing was trying to garner favor with Owen, trying to get his attention. And it came out, like, it's all in this documentary. It came out like in 2024 at the end. All they wanted was to try to get Owen Benjamin to listen to them so that Hoax could interview Owen. And when I heard that, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why do you want to interview the guy that, like...
Okay, here he's talking about, after I spoke to Owen, on Josie Spaces, Hoax Wars did a stream because Owen spooked about it. Like, I uploaded the video, the little clip on it from X on my channel, and 3 weeks went by and nothing. And then Owen spooked out on the live stream about me talking to him, and he was pretending he didn't know it was me and all of that. And when I went on X, I just invited him to come on a live stream. What else am I going to say? Like, it's the first time I meet him, like, you know. So this psycho here Conmucho got on all the big upset because during the live stream, Hoax covered it. We were getting heaps of super chats. The chat was so generous. Members were so generous during that stream, and we were joking. We were saying, oh, well, if we can get Owen to come on the live stream, we'll give him half the super chats. And after that, Conmucho turned, of course, because he's in love with money. All he cares about is money, and he wanted it all for himself. And he couldn't imagine, like, why we would like to interview Owen. He's got to be, like, the only one, you know what I mean? Such a jealous bitch. Very feminine qualities, Conmucho. Go seek help. Go to rehab. I don't know, go to church. I don't know, talk to a priest. You know, get a grip, mate. Get a grip. Very sad.
And they were offered to pay him money. They're like, well, we're going to send you all the super chats. I'm like, why? So we can bury me?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And it's our channel, and we can do what we want on our channel. You did not own my channel. You did not own Hoax Wars' words. Do you understand that, Conmucho? This is a public platform. It does not belong to you. Do you understand that? My monetization was not there for you. That is our funds, and we can give them to whoever we want. Do you understand that, Conmucho?
The more legal fees? What are you guys doing? And then that's when they started turning on me. And so, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so then.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we invite Owen on for an interview, and then we start turning on Conmucho. You moron, Conmucho. Why would we do that?
From there, I'm fighting this whole legal thing. And then she gets in contact with Owen's lawyer. She contacted my.
I never contacted Owen's lawyer. Owen copyright struck my channel when we did his comedy special stream. And I contacted, that's the only contact I had that year with Owen's attorney, because it went via YouTube. So we were communicating to get the copyright removed, and we won. We got it removed. But to be able to do that, I had to communicate and email Mr. Hackenfar.
Lawyer too. She's insane. She contacted Owen's lawyer, and now.
No, Owen's lawyer contacted YouTube to have the copyright, to copyright strike the channel and get the video, the live stream removed. And I had to respond to that.
She's dragging herself into the.
Listen to Jesse listening to all these lies. He doesn't question him once. Not one question. Not one question.
This lawsuit, and Owen's using that as a countersuit against me, saying that because I admitted that Owen was not lying about Liz, that I know that Owen's not a liar or not a grifter. And I'm like, that's failed logic. They can both be grifters. Like, all I'm saying is that Liz lied about the donation, and Owen was right about that. And that doesn't mean he's not a liar himself, but that's their whole countersuit is based on that. And Liz throwing trash, like trying to trash my name with Hoax and all them for a year now, just to get it out there on the internet and the algorithm, trying to get, sound bites of all this stuff, and I know that's all they've got. But I mean, like, so it's costing me tens and tens, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, while she comes up here and has to actually still defame me. And then I.
Not defaming you. I haven't said one word that's not the truth. How much was that? Lots of money. It's costing you lots of money. Now that's your own ineptitude. That's your own slander and malicious lies of me that's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sorry for that.
Come up and she goes, oh, I can't. I'm in an active lawsuit, so now I can't talk to him.
That's correct. And you are such a fool, still going up on platforms, still committing crimes on platforms, which you did on Jesse's stream. You're advertising your crimes for all the world to see.
It's like, then why are you defaming me every day on X? Like, why are you, like, this is...
No, I'm posting about you on X for a month. I locked down my account because you lot tried to hack into it. You can't see what I post on X anymore.
She is so insane. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the insane one.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, people have heard what you had to say about it, and like I said, I don't follow any of that. I don't necessarily even follow Liz. I've seen her in some hoax stuff and in some other people's streams. You know, I know she's got her own channel, but I don't follow most of that stuff. And I wish all of you guys luck in solving this problem, because it's crazy to me how so much of this shit on the social media platforms ends up in the court of law, and most of it shouldn't even be in court, but some of it does belong there. I would say that. So I wish all of you luck in getting that hashed out. I mean,
yeah. Well, thanks for letting me speak my piece, because I don't want to talk about this. Like, I want to listen about all this stuff from the past. But I just wanted to, when I heard her come up, I was like, I can't let that go. But I'll now fade off into the background again. Sorry, you guys, for.
Thanks for letting me speak my piece. Wow, you didn't want to speak your piece on 6 different live streams that we invited you on the first 6 months of 2025. You refused every single live stream. Isn't that interesting? You didn't want to clear your name there. You had every opportunity. 6 different live streams, week after week, month after month, and you kept refusing. But here you are, a year later, after you called the police to my home, on no less than the sewerage. The sewerage. You've gone from Kanye West to the sewerage. You're covered in shit now, and everybody can see it. Adumb Conmucho, such a shame. Your poor children. I pity your wife and children. Do you still have a wife and children, or have they left?
For ranting.
Yeah, and I mean, anybody's welcome to come in and listen, and if they participate in the chat, you know, that's fine too. I you out or kick you for the stream. You know, it is what it is. There's somebody else in the dump, yes, but I'll bring them up real quick.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
Yeah, of course it is. But like, come on, did you know this is beneath you to like platform to shut everyone down while this fucking gaslighter platform?
Is that right, mushmouth? I'm a gaslighter. You didn't fucking slander me for tens of hours.
Listen to this. This guy's like so fucking tough.
No, I'm not. It's not about being.
Oh no, it's totally cool that Jesse had to keep me fucking shut down while you fucking said you're a lark.
Because you're an idiot. What do you have to say other than talking like a fucking bear? What else do you have to say?
Well, you're not the one that exposed fucking Owen Benjamin, for instance. Sure, you lived with Owen Benjamin.
What did you do?
You lived with Owen. Jesse.
What did you do?
All
what
right,
did you do?
Look, what did you do?
What have you done? What have you risked? What have you done? All
Jesse.
you've done is try to get his good graces because you're still.
Do you hear this? Oh yeah. I've begged Owen Benjamin to be my buddy. Did you fucking shot videos? Oh my God, you're the worst. This is beneath Jesse. This is what sucks. Is like Jesse is platforming you.
Who are you to judge anybody? You Jesus. Fuck? You scared little bitch. You've been hiding ever since we doxed folks. You've been hiding like a little bitch.
Do you hear this guy, Jesse?
Mr. Tough Guy dropping the N-bomb, talking shit about everybody. You've been hiding, talking about
dropping the N-bomb. By the way, what is an N-bomb anyway?
When you're a degenerate drunk who talks about young little girls.
Why are you so fucking out of breath right now?
I'm not. Why am I? That's another one of your stupid tactics. I'm not out of breath.
Dude, my stupid tactics while I've been fucking shut down, fucking not allowed to say anything in the chat while you were.
Who talks about people's daughters in a
sexual
way.
Go ahead. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system, buddy.
Disgusting. You're a slanderous, disgusting pig liar.
So
you have more, I assume, right?
What's that? Are you what?
No, I want you to just get it out of your system, discuss whatever it is that you have.
Yeah, because people like you
here we go.
that do this, that slander and lie about people and laugh about it, there's going to be a time where somebody's going to tell you to shut the fuck up. There is, because you are a pussy, dude. You've been hiding ever since we doxed.
Oh, I'm a pussy. As you doxed me.
We went to his house and he
as you doxed me at my house. Thank you.
He sends his fucking sister out because he's a little bitch, just like you, dude. In Medford, fucking Oregon, you're a bitch. You're hiding.
Jesse, do you hear this guy doxing me?
Oh, doxing me? You never showed your dude.
Okay. No, that's actually doxing. Wait, I'm supposed to not pretend you're doxing me while you say where I live, you piece of shit?
Your guys' time of being
Jesse,
faceless.
Come on, Jesse. You know what Jesse never did? Jesse never doxed me, you piece of shit.
So
You're a piece of shit.
You dox people all the time, dude. That's
I've
all
never
you do.
doxed anyone, you fucking moron. Oh my god! And you know what's awesome is I'm on the one place where someone will say, "Yeah, you're right. Top Feed never doxes people." So fuck you.
All right, hang on. So look,
That was pretty lame, right, Jesse? Come on, admit that guy's lame for doxing me.
I'm not big on the whole doxing scene.
I know. By the way, I hold you not to account, Jesse. Like, this guy's a piece of shit, and I know you would never do that. And that's what I'm saying. Is like, why is this guy like given such grave deference for like his ability to dox and etc.?
I have been accused of doxing numerous people, which has never happened.
I know you never did it, and although you are platforming this guy that's doing it now, and you kept me like silented while this was happening.
Well, so when I put you in the dungeon because you just started talking, and I couldn't hear anything that they were saying at the time, so I didn't know that you were tied into all this. I didn't know.
Bull fucking shit, Toilet Town. You fucking did know. You put Coco in the dungeon just after I came up, and you left me up with you, and then you let Conmucho just come barging in, bulldozing over me, and I had to leave. You fucking liar.
I'm not even tied into this, Jesse. Like, I showed up to like hassle like John and maybe you a little bit, but like honestly, come on, dude. This guy is so much. This guy sucks so much more than you. It's like it's not even worth my time.
So I didn't know about this whole ordeal. I had heard bits and pieces, as I said. I had heard,
Or just doxed me, dude. Like, why is this guy such a doxer? And like he's given like a wide deference, even though I don't do that type of stuff. I've never done that. I've stood tall against not doxing people, but then this guy is like, and do you know why he hates me? It's because he came onto Liz's and he tried to get $100,000 worth of donations to like go against Owen Benjamin, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
silly. It's silly. I know you don't have to know it, but it's silly. But he hates me because I said, well, you do what you're gonna do, but I'm not gonna give a dime to this guy like that. I'm not gonna give this guy money. And then he's like, fuck you, eat a bag of dick. And then he doxes me.
So
I don't care. Okay, fine. You got me. You're gonna send fucking killers to my house? That's what's up. It's like, I don't know. You're gonna send weird. If I get murdered, and it was like found that the people that came to my house, like it could have been linked back to you, Jesse. Like, I'm not trying to say you're responsible for it, but come on, Jesse, you're kind of responsible for it at this point.
Obviously, I didn't realize that that anybody, for that matter, knew where you were located at.
Well, there we go. I guess there we go.
Sure
and John, you know what? Here's another thing. I'm going to give John a break too. John would never do that. John never did that to me. This guy did. Why is that?
I didn't expect them to come up here on my stream and dox. I mean, I'm not cool. I'm not in with the doxing. And
I know I don't hold you responsible. Whatever happens, happens.
Adam is listening, so he's hearing what I'm saying too. I'm not cool with the doxing. I made it very clear I could dox a lot of people on here if I wanted to. I ran background checks.
Like a victim. And it's like, what are you a victim of?
I will admit right here now, and I've said,
we're better than you, Jesse. The fact that we don't dox people like you, we're better than you.
Oh, I've been doxed on fucking shows and shit. They've talked to. Yes.
All right. Well, that's not a dox, by the way. I just assumed that was your name.
It's out there. Yes, it's out there.
I don't want to dox you or ruin your lives.
Yeah.
That's
so I utilize a PO box for my.
I'll keep going. If everybody's still here, I'll keep going. But
yeah. Must be exhausting.
143. I think we topped out at 201 for a little bit there.
Yeah, probably bananas.
We have somebody backstage. But
okay, this is the beginning of the week before the Jesse stream, and I'm playing this because Conmucho mentioned that I go and talk to Telly, but Telly invited me up. He asked me up, right? I don't go barging into people's streams unless I'm invited.
Oh shit, we have freaking hell yeah. Oh shit, I gotta make sure it's her.
I'm trying to get hold of Constantine. See if he'll come up.
Is that you, Liz?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, g'day, Liz.
Hi, Liz. Hi.
Heck yeah. Hi, Liz.
Yeah. Doing good. I don't know about my phone though. It's pretty hot. It overheats.
No, you sound great. You
I
sound
don't know
great.
what's going on. I've got it on a couple of ice packs.
Jeff,
Yeah.
can I just jump in here? When I asked you who you'd laid from YouTube, apparently, and I didn't pick this up, but you said none your fucking business. Does that mean that you fucked Nunya?
No, she's got. Oh my god, dude. No, Telly, shut the hell up. Everybody I've effed from YouTube is not from this community. I promise you. Oh, good God. No offense to Nunya. I'm just saying, no, she's got a man. I'm just saying the people that I had intimate relationships with are not from this community.
Okay, and I'd just like to say, Steve Dave, I'd like to shout you out for that $20 PayPal. Appreciate that.
Steve Dave?
Yes, you know Steve Dave, he's a great guy.
Oh, now I know who Steve Dave is. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Telly, it's Liz's turn. Go ahead, Liz.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how long my phone's going to last. So, Happy New Year, Jeff. And
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Liz.
Yeah, everyone in chat, yeah, all that. Sorry, I just want to mention the koala handbags and that bullshit. I don't care about that. You mentioned
bullshit.
You mentioned
bullshit. Oh, sorry, drop bear handbags. Sorry, designer drop bear handbags.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
my son-in-law's in chat. I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I haven't raised your brother-in-law, son-in-law. Sorry, Liz.
Yeah,
sorry.
Liz.
Sorry.
It's all right. That's okay. Hi, Ivan. My train of thought. Okay, you said I'm not going to be around much longer. So what's going on this year? Because this time last year, the police were called to my home from that psycho in America, Conmucho, yeah. And then a week later, in January, they all started a subreddit in my channel name. So, but I'm still here. Hey, my channel's still here, and the court case is tomorrow. Sorry, the American court case. One of the dates is the 6th.
Shit, I got that wrong. I was nervous. Conmucho started the subreddit a week before, not after. A week before he called the police. The subreddit was, because when the police came to my door, I told them about the subreddit and they told me I should contact the authorities in LA. So the subreddit was started a week before he called the police.
Of January. So I'm just curious because I know your paths sort of crossed a bit with Conmucho, and I think Vic shared a lot of the crap they were sharing, and Warbot sort of stuck in himself in there too. So I'm just curious as to why I'm not going to be around much longer.
Well, it's not. That wasn't a threat, Liz. It's just an observation of the fallout that's going to happen. Because your type.
Hang on, slow down, please. The fallout.